I'm Valeria, a product marketing leader here at Deel. And today I'm going to walk you through some updates to help you run payroll your team actually understands. There's a lot of momentum at Deel right now. From bringing PO in-house to building our own payroll engine, we are investing in a stronger payroll foundation. But today is not about infrastructure. It's about you. We're going over 5 updates that make your everyday payroll experience faster, clearer, and more in your control. Let's start by focusing on the people who matter most, your employees. We all know that life doesn't wait for payday, and now, with Anytime Pay, your employees don't have to either. Anytime Pay gives your team access to a portion of their earned salary whenever they need it, directly from the Deel dashboard, with no approvals or delays. And here's the game changer. It's completely free. Deel is the first and only global EUR provider to offer this level of pay flexibility. Not just in one market, but worldwide, for global teams and your employees. While some companies allow access to 1 day's pay in advance, Deel goes much further, offering a truly on-demand, anytime model that gives employees more control over their finances. And this kind of flexibility really matters. In fact, 76% of employees say access to their salary before payday would help them better manage financial obligations. Whether it's an unexpected expense or planning ahead, this puts employees in control of their finances. It also plays a big role in retention and morale. In fact, companies that offer flexible pay options have seen a 50% reduction in turnover and an increase in worker satisfaction. Anytime Pay, it's more than a feature. It helps your company stand out in a competitive job market. But enough talking. Let's see how it works. Getting started with Anytime Pay is easy. Employees just need to go to Finance, Anytime Pay. Once they accept the terms and conditions, they'll see an easy-to-use dashboard showing their total earned pay, how much is available to withdraw, what they've withdrawn, and how many days are left to access it. The available amount includes a buffer based on past deductions and local tax regulations. That's to help ensure compliance and avoid surprises at payday. To make a withdrawal, employees just enter the amount they want, choose a payment method already linked to Deel, and that's it. No loans, no hidden fees, no stress. Employees can make multiple withdrawals before the payroll cutoff date each month. Every withdrawal is automatically deducted from their next paycheck and will be shown up on their payslip. And for you and your finance team? Well, nothing changes. Anytime Pay doesn't impact your payroll operations, cash flow, or add any extra admin work. Deel takes care of everything, from employee setup to ongoing support. It's a win-win. Your employees get financial flexibility, and your payroll stays exactly the same. Next, let's talk about a daily frustration we all experience: reimbursements. Creating a great day-to-day experience for employees means removing small frustrations, like paying out of pocket for work expenses. No one wants to cover costs up front and then wait weeks to get paid back. And for finance teams, well, it often turns into a last-minute rush at the end of the month when expenses pile in, making it harder to close the books. Worst of all, it's tough to get a clear view of what actually has been spent. That's why we've launched expense cards for your employees. These virtual debit cards give employees direct access to company funds while giving you control over how and where that money is spent. For your employees, that means no more out-of-pocket, no more waiting. For your finance and ops teams, it means compliance, fewer emails, and less time spent on expense reports. Let's see how it works. To issue cards, go to Payroll, Expense Cards, the Card section. You can either choose an employee from the list or click Issue Cards. Choose the type of card you want to issue, virtual or physical. There is a small one-time fee, but no ongoing maintenance fees. You can issue as many cards as needed for as many employees as you like. Cards can be issued individually or in bulk. It's up to you. Each card comes with built-in merchant category restrictions, like blocking gambling-related purchases, and that's to help ensure compliance. You can set a monthly spending limit for each employee or apply the same budget to everyone to save time. Employees won't be able to spend beyond that assigned limit. Once a card is issued, the employee will receive a notification. After they accept the terms and conditions, their card will be issued within 2 business days. As employees start using their cards, you can monitor all card activity from a single centralized dashboard. You're always in control. Easily update card budgets, temporarily freeze cards, or cancel them when needed. On the overview page, you can find tools to track budgets, approvals, spending insights, and of course, other funds that are reserved to cover employee card spending limits. Deel can also automatically generate a funding statement 7 days before the end of the month, showing the amount needed to cover next month's employee spending limits. This helps you fund accounts on time and reduce the risk of card disruptions. All funding statements are on the Payments Due page. And that's not all. Head over to the Expense section to see all transactions, whether card-based or reimbursements, as well as their status. You can easily review, edit, and approve expenses with just a few clicks. You also receive a monthly statement summarizing all card activity. All that makes it easier to reconcile and close the books at the end of each month. Expense cards are already available in over 130 countries in USD with both virtual and physical card options. Soon, we'll be introducing multi-currency expense cards in euros, British pounds, and Swiss francs, plus enhanced spend management features to give you even more control. Now let's talk about payday. It's the moment everyone waits for. But for too long, payslips have been a source of confusion. What's this deduction? Why did my pay change? In fact, when we asked 1,000 full-time US workers, 1 in 3 said they're confused about their payroll deductions. With Deel's new payslip experience, that ambiguity is gone. Each payslip is now visual, clear, and easy to understand. Employees can see exactly what they earned, what was deducted, and why, down to the changes from the previous cycle. That means fewer questions for HR and finance and more trust in the process. Now let's turn our attention to the people running payroll. We know how important it is to have full visibility and control over your processes, and how frustrating it can be when you don't. That's why we focused on giving you more control right inside the Deel platform. First, our redesigned payroll calendar. It's now fully self-serve and editable, so you can update submission and pay dates per entity all through the Deel platform. Every change goes through a built-in approval workflow to help you stay compliant and accurate. Payroll calendar updates are currently in beta and will be available to you soon. Next, let's look at invoices. You told us they needed to be clearer, so we delivered. We updated the design of our invoices to make them easier to understand and read. Charges are now grouped into clearly labeled sections with distinct headers and consistent formatting. We've also improved how employer-related costs appear under the employer contributions breakdown, now separating out taxes and social security, retirement and pension, health and insurance. This update doesn't change the type of invoice you receive. It simply adds more detail. The goal is to improve transparency and ensure everything remains aligned with local compliance standards. Everything we share today, from anytime pay to payroll calendar editing, is the result of your feedback. These features are built to reduce friction, deliver more self-serve control, and create a world-class experience for workers, finance leaders, and payroll managers alike. Now, let's take a quick look at what's new in Deel Payroll. Anytime pay is now available for employees hired through Deel UR, giving them flexible access to earn salary directly from the Deel dashboard. Expense cards are live for UR clients with built-in spending controls and real-time visibility for your finance team. Payslips have been redesigned for clarity across Deel UR and global payroll, so workers can understand exactly what changed cycle to cycle. Our redesigned payroll calendar will be soon available in global payroll, letting you update submission and pay dates with built-in approval flows. And lastly, formatting updates rolled out for your invoices, bringing clearer, more detailed breakdowns of employer costs.